Hi there, I'm Budda and you're watching Dr. Guitar, a show for all you guitarists out there. In today's episode, I'm showing you a brand new pedal Walrus Audio just released. They sent me a pedal so I can test it and show it to you. I've never been a review guy. I've never considered myself a review guy, but I'm finding interesting to review pedals and to show you pedals, show you how they sound. I always try to get like inspirational videos, but I'm kind of feeling I should do some full-on reviews. And this is my first one. The Walrus Audio Eons, it's a fuzz pedal, and if you have been watching the show, you know I'm a crazy guy for fuzz. Fuzz is my ultimate favorite effect, especially octave fuzz, which is not the case. But I also really love the Velcro fuzz thing. I love the ZVEX Fuzz Factory that I use all the time. Now the DoD, the Carcosa fuzz, it's also incredible. I'm loving it. And I'm testing this Eons that has a battery starving thing, so you can starve the power going into your amp. But first of all, let me thank my dear patrons for supporting the show. You guys are just incredible. And you know, if you want to become a patron yourself, you just go to the link, super easy. You'll be getting early access to episodes, a free video lesson every week, and a free backing track every month. And of course, my huge thank you. You can also support the channel by contributing to the tip jar. And if you're interested in guitar lessons or vocal lessons with me, just send me an email or a direct message via Instagram or Facebook. Let's play the Eon. Okay, I'm using my trusty Nags Chop Tank. As usual, it's my favorite guitar of all time. It's the one I really know inside out. It's me in a guitar. Going into one of my favorite recording amps, the Subaru Tremo Verb, mic'd up with a Royer R10 and a Biodynamic TG88. This is the sound. So compressing but not distorting at the edge of breakup. So the Eon is a very complex pedal, as everything Walrus does. Complex might not be the word, but complete. So it does a lot of stuff. Basically, let me show you the controls. And I haven't played it yet. So I want it to be as if you were unboxing the pedal and testing it for the first time. You'll see my first reactions. So I have no opinion on the pedal. What I know, volume, basically volume, gain, distortion. It has bass and treble controls, which is cool because it has separate bass and treble. Then it has the voltage control, which means you can go from 3 volts to 18 volts. This basically means you can simulate a dying battery and a fuzz, which is great because it gives you the Velcro fuzz, the crackling fuzz that I love. Then the mode means you have 5 different modes of fuzz, which is great because you have 5 different fuzzes in one pedal. It doesn't mean you'll be scrolling around for every fuzz, but it means you can find your fuzz within this one. So let's start on 1, bass at middle, because it's an active EQ as always with Walrus Audio, so you can cut or boost bass and treble. Okay, let me check in the manual what mode 1 is. Silicon clipping, traditional fuzz that's well rounded with a huge sound, compressed and smooth. Silicon is usually my favorite fuzz face style. Let me hear it. So it doesn't clean well as a fuzz face, it gets like dirtier. Let's put it at 18 volts, which is the highest. Now at 3 volts. Man, I love this fuzz already. I love this 3 volts because the thing I like on a fuzz pedal, it's either a fuzz face that can really, or a tone bender that can really clean your guitar tone with the volume, or something like this, very aggressive, very Velcro-y sounding. Jack White is the guy that comes up, obviously. Yeah, I love this tone because you can really tailor it in to be like a really small, tiny amp crapping out. I love it. Okay, so what I just said, that this doesn't clean up, it's wrong, because it cleans. It just happens, it works out differently than a fuzz face or a tone bender. Usually for a fuzz face, mic setting will be everything maxed out, volume and fuzz, because it's where it sounds okay. If you cut the fuzz, it sounds dark and not appealing to me. With this, on the first mode, you can cut all the gain and it still is a fuzz. And then play around with the voltage so you can get like in between a distortion and a fuzz. The really difference between a distortion and a fuzz to me, or an overdrive and a fuzz, is that a fuzz is never tight on the low end. It kind of craps out. It sounds like a destroyed amp. A distortion, it's always cleaner and with a little more attack. So this means a fuzz is, I use a fuzz when I want some crappy sound. Usually, I tend to use a fuzz when I want heavier tones, but I don't want to sound like Metallica. I don't want the thrash metal high gain sounds, but I want a lot of gain. So I go to a fuzz or to something else because it makes me sound a little still vintage and rocky, but with a lot of attitude and a lot of aggression. So this is great immediately, and I've only tested one mode, the silicone, which is kind of probably my favorite. So it has The second mode, it's silicone clipping with added bass boost, so a little more bass. I usually don't like bass on my fuzz because it makes it sound too woolly and not very clear. Germanium clipping is the third mode. The fourth mode is LED clipping, LED diodes. Slightly high-end cut, probably not the thing for me. And the fifth is LED and silicone clipping combined. Okay, let's try to figure out another tone here. Yeah, this always sounds like Black Sabbath, Jimmy Page. It's what I have in my head. Because you play it like you play Metallica, but it's, you palm mute it. But it's not the same heaviness. It's still heavy, it's still dirty, it's still aggressive, but it has a different feel, so I immediately like it. Let's not change the settings and just change the mode to see what we gain and what we lose. Okay, so the fuzz, the modes I like the most is the 3 and the 5. Here it is. So the germanium setting, which is the mode 3 on this pedal, means that it's kind of like a fuzz face, I'm guessing. And I did exactly what everyone does when they get a pedal. I didn't read the manual. I'm just guessing. So I'm putting myself in a usual, common customer that will test the pedal. The Mode 3 is great for me. It's a little dark. The pedal is a little dark, but also my tremolo verb is not a bright amp, so I'm liking it. So I'll turn down my guitar volume. Let me turn off the pedal. I'll turn down my guitar volume and you'll hear how it cleans, and I think it gets sparkly clean. I found my new friend, Mode 3 on this freaking great fuzz pedal, and just the voltage and the gain setting are incredible. You can get so many textures, because if we turn down the voltage, and I'm never a big fan of things that do a lot in the way that I've almost never used a lot of stuff that they do. But I'm a big fan of things that are versatile enough that I can find different nuances of tone on each. So this is great, because for me, with this amp and this guitar, it suits really great the Mode 3. It's my favorite, but Mode 5 is also great depending on what I want to do. If I take off all the gain, turn down the voltage, it gets less woofy, a little brighter, a little speedier, which I love. Mode 2. Mode 3. Mode 4. And Mode 5. Mode 1. Well, I actually like every mode except Mode 4. Mode 4 is not really for me. It sounds like kind of a big muff to me. I'm not sure if that's what it is. But this pedal is freaking incredible. I actually love what everything Walrus Audio does. And I have a ton of their pedals because they're incredible. The delay, you know, the Mako or Mako D1 delay, it's unbelievable. It's just great. I'm using the Monument a lot as a tremolo, a harmonic tremolo. The Deep 6 is incredible, but this is a great addition to the Walrus family, and I'm keeping it, of course. So this is the Eons. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about the pedal, and let me know if you'd like me to keep on doing this kind of reviews. It's something that I never thought on doing, but I kind of feel I would like to do it right now. If you want to become the patron and support the channel, just go to the link. Super easy. You get early access to episodes, a free video lesson every week, and a free backing track every month, so you can practice your guitar playing. And of course, if you're interested in guitar lessons or vocal lessons with me, just send me an email or a direct message via Instagram or Facebook, and we'll deal with it from there. You can support the channel by contributing to the tip jar. On PayPal, you can donate any money you like, from 1 cent to 1,000,000 cents, whatever you feel. You can contribute, and you'll be helping me continue on doing this. Thank you so much. We'll see each other next week. Bye-bye.